I must say that no particles. It means the particles are so small and its velocity is, trajectory velocity is infinite. That velocity of energy is called as Paramatma. That is the fourth stage of the energy in the world. So energy is always divided into four states at all points for that matter. When once it reaches the state of energy, there will be four states. In the material it is three states. When the three stages are converted, it becomes the fourth state. So the universe can be understood with these four states of energy called as Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha and Mahaha. It means the three dimensions can be visualized from the fourth state, or the fourth state can be visualized from the three states. Once we are in Arohana, then we can visualize the highest energy from the lower states by getting into the higher state. And once you are in Avarohana, that is called as the descending energy, you can visualize from the higher energy to the lower energy. This form of transformation of energy is possible in the case of the human being. He can alter his state of energy from the lowest to the highest and look and stay at the highest point, start visualizing what happens when you got the transformation. As we go on rising our energy, we are go on observing all the changes that takes place in the body, and these changes are visualized when a man goes beyond velocity of light, and that state of energy in Vedic terminology called as Parabrahma Swarupa. In Parabrahma Swarupa, you visualize every energy that is there in the universe. How we visualize this? What is there in the universe is there in the human body. As such, you don't need an extra laboratory for visualizing those things. The people can visualize these changes of energy within themselves. But to visualize, you need indriyas. Without an organ, a sensory organ, it is not possible to visualize. And the sensory organ, whatever it possesses energy, it gives energy to the nervous system, then it gives energy to the mind, then it comes under the direction of the intellect. So the mind, intellect and the sensory organ participate, producing an unified matter. And this unified matter, when it is taken to further energy, the characteristics of the unified matter remains unaltered, but the state of the matter only gets altered. Then it goes to the energy of the sun, then it can go to the energy of the Paramatma. So, in order to bring all these changes, a changing factor is a must. It means you need an energy which can operate at different velocities of perception as it has been thought of. That is, at the velocity of the matter, at the velocity of three states of matter called as Bhuhu, Bhuvaha and Suvaha, a solid, fluid and a plasma. Then going beyond that, that is the velocity of light. Further going beyond that, the energy of the Paramatma. So, the energy which brings change, right from the ultimate velocity called as the velocity of the Paramatma, to the lowest state called as a solid state of matter. So, when you get into all these states, then all transformation is possible. So, you have got a material which can alter from the ultimate energy to the lowest energy, that is from the infinite energy to the lowest energy, the infinite energy being called the mightiest energy or the almighty or the Paramatma. To the lowest state of matter, there is one variable state of matter. As long as that exciting variable state of matter exists in the universe, every material is bound to change, because its velocity of operation is from infinite to the lowest state. So we can define the material which brings the changes has to operate with a material in which the nucleus is intact, but we can say the broken nucleus. The material being intact and the electrons being a different configuration, that is, say some of the electrons being out, that is the highest state of the matter. That highest state of matter is what is called as Akasha in the physical universe. It is called in chemistry as ozone. The same Akasha or the ozone in the human body is called as the nervous system. The Na indicates the ozone or an electromagnetically charged particle of an atom in which the electrons are jumping out, or within the human body it is called as neurons. The neurons within the physical body, which is the energy of the nervous system, the neurons is the energy of the ozone, is represented by the letter what is called as Na. And this Na operates with the energy called as the energy of the sun, which is called as Sa. So you need an energy which links this nervous system and the sun, because sun is the primordial energy. Nervous system is a state of matter in which the energy is under its control, because the entire earth is under the control of the ozone. Similarly, the earthly body is under the control of the nervous system. So operate the Na and the Sa, you need a material. That material must also have the contact with the Paramatma, because that is the ultimate energy of the whole universe. That energy which operates between the Paramatma, the nervous system and the soul is what is called as Ma. So the one which operates the energy from the Paramatma to the nervous system and also to the sun is what is called as Ma. And since the operation in the life comes by operating the nervous system and the soul, it is called Manas. So this Ma or the mind or Ma or the Manas is responsible for all changes in the world. Without Ma or the mind, that is without Ma or the Manas, no change is possible. Since Brahmanda and Pindanda is one and the same, whatever that happens in the solar system happens within the human body. So the changes in the solar system and the changes in the body is one and the same. Consequently, the flow of pattern of energy within the human body, the flow of pattern of energy in the solar system will be very similar. If that is the case, the solar system also has got a mind. Similarly, the human body also has got a mind. The mind in the solar system is called as moon. Similarly, the moon in the physical body is the Manas. So we are all aware that the moon brings prana. So also the Manas brings prana. The moon or the Manas exists for all times to come. This is the state of the matter, or you can call it as an energy. When it is with the Paramatma, it works as an energy with a finite particle, that is with the highest energy. When it is with the lower state, it operates as a matter with a very low velocity. So this mind or the moon exists in the universe. The Paramatma created the universe, not on any theory, but on the principle of the operation of what is called as the mind or the moon of the universe. Paramatma or the mightiest energy in the world is represented by the letter A, and he used the Ma for the creation, that is called as the moon or the mind. As such, A and Ma is responsible for the creation of the universe. A and Ma is responsible for running the universe. A and Ma is responsible for creating the life of the human. A and Ma is responsible for creating the life of every living organism. So, and my